Hey, what's up, guys? Happy New Year 2024. I'm recording this video right after I recorded my last one on December 23rd, but it's coming out January 1st. Um, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want to talk about a piece of inventory and accounting software that I've been using for the past couple of years, and that I think you should use too. It's the best one for resellers, and it's called My Reseller Genie. And we're going to go to a brief overview, and we're going to look at my Reseller Genie. If you notice on almost all my links for all my videos, that is the top software. All the other software you can actually do without if you really, it would be a little bit of a struggle. This one, this one you don't ever need software for anything. Well, if you want to not handwrite your stuff on graphs and all that stuff, this thing is perfect. I'm going to take you to a brief overview of my reseller Genie, and you might see why you should get it too. All right, let's go. Hi everybody, I'm Gary D for DIY Dollar Bills. Happy New Year 2024, and I want to talk to you briefly about this software called My Reseller Genie. It's an inventory tracking and accounting software for your e-commerce business, and this is not only for eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, also for Amazon. You can use it if you're drop shipping. You can use it for Shopify. You can use it for WooCommerce. You can use it for anything we're dealing with you selling physical goods or even digital goods. Anything you sell, you can do it. I mean, brief overview here. I'm in my management screen here, which shows you month by month sales, cost of goods. Here's sales, all time, current year, current month, showing my profit, my total profit margin, profit that I've made since I've been using this is almost $30,000, and that's in the past, I think since almost 2 years. So profit, and that's just total, just profit. He's doing it very part-time. It keeps a list of all your inventory, all your expenses, expenses. You come in here and you can get everything that you list. So like Keepa, pay $21 for this. You type in automatically, but you keep track of your expenses so that you can come here later on and you can get your reports, your profit loss statement or your inventory report, anything you want to get for the year. You can download this list and have a physical copy if you need to. Reconcile this against 1099Ks that you may or may not get from the platforms this year. I understand they extended that little moratorium on giving it for $600 in a year for another year. The IRS did, and we know that they're coming into an election year, and that's why they did that. Whatever. And you report your sales. If you make a sale on anything, you type it in here, and keep track of anything. It's pretty easy to use. Paul and Faith, they're a married couple. They're fantastic people, and they're smart. I mean, they're two of the smartest people. I've talked to a lot of people that deal in the e-commerce space, Raking Profits, Rally Roots. I talked to quite a number of people in this space, and Steve Rakin, Rally Roots, all these guys, everyone's smarter than me. All of them are smarter than me, super smart. But Paul and Faith are something special here, the way they created this. Rockstar Flipper, I saw his channel and he talked about these guys who have this spreadsheet, automated spreadsheet. And I know how to program a spreadsheet for the most part, but I never seen anything like this. I tried to do this myself. And I stopped doing programming a long time ago, like 15 years ago. But I was doing, at the time, I was in the middle of trying to create something, but I was having a hard time here and there. And this just all of a sudden, 2 weeks after I really was getting into it, all of a sudden I see this video from Rockstar Flipper about these guys who created this spreadsheet, and for like, I don't know, $20 or something like that, you can buy this spreadsheet and you can do all your stuff. It's password protected and you do all this stuff. And it's like, bang. I got it, copied everything in there. I used it for months and I loved it. And it was a precursor because they used the money from that to build My Reseller Genie. Paul and Faith did. And it's fantastic. So my story with My Reseller Genie was shortly, I was one of the first people on it, and I loved it. Before that, I was with GoDaddy Bookkeeping. I left GoDaddy Bookkeeping, and then right after I got with my reseller Genie, they GoDaddy Bookkeeping gave me some ridiculous $10 for a year. All right, at the time I was into let me save some money, so I went there. I didn't say anything to Paul and Faith. And I had asked them and talked to them over the beginning times of this, when it first started, when they were in the beta stage. And I just left without saying anything because I was embarrassed. I didn't want to. You know how it is. You get this. This is something they created out of their knowledge, reselling, accounting, programming, out of their knowledge, and this is personal to them. So this is not like, I know it's a business stuff. Don't take anything personally, but I left. And then GoDaddy Bookkeeping was crap. It got worse. So I left them. Now GoDaddy Bookkeeping since shut down, but I left them months and months before they shut down. And I came back, and they remembered me, which was flattering. Paul and Faith remembered me. And I came back, and I've been with them ever since. And I'm not going anywhere. And I stopped and restarted software. I said, okay, I had BuyBot Pro. I stopped. I went back. I compared to the Seller Amp, went back and forth. And all these softwares I've been testing. Since I went back with my reseller Genie, I think I stopped once because the credit card I used got stolen and I forgot about it. And I don't log into my reseller Genie. I do it once a week, once every 2 weeks. I go in there and reconcile my stuff. I sit down for like an hour and reconcile my stuff. And I think I forgot about it at one point. And that was it. I've had them ever since. I won't stop ever doing it. The software of all my links in my descriptions of my videos, they are at or near the top. They are the most important piece of software. Seller Amp and Keepa in my right hand, my reseller Genie in my left hand. Now chop one of my hands off. I'm going to give you my right hand because my reseller Genie is going to be kept forever. This is something you always need. They have 3 different plans, go from $9.99 to $19.99. Now for $9.99, you get the basics. You don't get expenses. You're just going to basically get your inventory and your sales reports. For $14.99, you're going to get a little more. For $19.99, what I use and what I suggest everybody use, if you're using eBay, it's automated. See the little number 2 up here? So I click on this, it's telling me I have new eBay sales. And I have new expenses to review. The expenses in there are the shipping costs. I had 3 eBay sales today, and the shipping total was $19.27 and $4.44. The $19.27 is because I shipped two boxes at once. All right, so I had this going on today. I think one was $14 and the other was $5, and then I had this one for $4.44. All right, so in fact, 2 of the items here, I can't ship them out till Tuesday. A couple. Even though today is January 1st, even though today I've put the video on January 1st, is really December 23rd when I'm recording this video. So, but the reason I'm putting this out is because tax time is coming up, and for next year of taxes, for 2025, you want to have something for the whole year that's going to give you accurate reports, as accurate as you keep them, and make it easy for you. You can have multiple eBay stores in this. It costs $5 extra for each eBay store that you integrate into it. Now, for something like Amazon, so you sell something on Amazon, you can report sales here. Just type in your sale price, your transaction fees, or sometimes there's different fees you have to add up and put it in here. Sales state, your platform. If it's eBay, it's going to be automated if you have the $19.99 plan. Sales tax. That's only really important if you are selling on Shopify or WooCommerce or have your own thing and you have to collect sales tax and pay a state or something like that. Your shipping costs and the items sold, all that good stuff there. All right. And there's a lot that you can use this. There's a lot more to it. I don't use every single feature on here, such as here's the management, the category thing. I don't use that. I'm not caring about that. That's for people who are saying you do clothing. You want to know how much in shoes, how much in underwear, how much in t-shirts, or how much in jeans. If you want to separate stuff out like that, you can do that. I don't use it for that at all. All right. When you first get it, it'll ask you want to do your initial imports, so you can import your stuff. You can export. If you get the $9.99 plan, you can export to a CSV file and upload it into here. There's specific instructions. There's great instructions on this where you are. Resources. Help Center. Is it Help Center? I think it's Help Center. Yeah, here's the Help Center stuff, general. This has changed. Look how nice and streamlined this is. Paul and Faith does such a great job here. What ports do I need to file my taxes? Bulk delete data, bulk expense, how to edit a sale inventory item, how to change your account's email address. Every single question that you could have if you do consignments, anything that you can think of is here. Okay, it used to have a button called Resources here, and I guess that's what it is, the Help Center profile settings. Yeah, now it's called the Help Center. All right. It was a little more. It wasn't this. This is the first time I've seen this. The last time I looked in the help section, it was more like a booklet type of thing that you had to run out. But this is nice and pretty now. Look how beautiful that is. Awesome job, guys. These are two fantastic people. They're good people. They answer all your questions. I don't believe they have any employees. It's just the two of them. They will answer every single question. They have a Facebook group you can go in once you purchase. Once you purchase the product, you could go, here it is, my reseller Genie users. Once you go in, they've got 1,000. They got more than 1,000 users using this. All right. Well, once you go in there, you can ask any questions. You email them. It's the best way to get it. You email, they'll get you back within 24 hours. I don't know. I'm sure they got to be training somebody to help them out with this, because this has been out a couple of years. They've got a lot of users. They got a lot of people using this software, and it's not a lot of there's not a lot of information on the web as far as websites or stuff about this piece of software. It's like the best kept secret on the internet for e-commerce users. And I suggest you go ahead and hit that link below and get it. And if you get it, I believe you put in my code DIY $bills and you will get 15% off. Is it 15? Somewhere from 15 to 30% off the first month. So at least you can try it out. You can get on the $9.99 plan and check it out and then upgrade. Upgrading is as simple as a click of a button in there. So I want to go here. Let's go manage subscription, Stripe. All right, and update plan, and there it is, $9.90 a month. You can downgrade. I can downgrade if I want to. I'm not going to. I'm on the $19.99 a month plan. If I added more another eBay store, $24.99. If I wanted it automated. If I just want one store. If you have multiple stores, say you have one store where you only sold a few things, and you have one store with a lot of things, you can, use that to connect to the big store. But if you have multiple stores, I heard that Paul and Faith I asked them months ago. I don't expect it's going to happen soon. It's not that easy to connect with Amazon API. I heard they're going to get Amazon in there. Amazon's a bigger seller. More people sell on Amazon than they do on eBay, believe it or not. So they want to get that going, and they can charge. They put that on there, and they up to $30 a month. I'm in. I'm all in on that one, whatever they want to charge. All right. First link is below. DIY $bills. There'll be a code. You put that code in there, you'll get a percentage off the first month. Check it out. It's worth the checkout. It's not going to be expensive, especially if you just do the basic, just to look around in there. Upgrade the plan. I suggest after a little while, it'll charge you the difference. Even if you're on an upgraded plan, you want to downgrade, it'll delay your payment for the next one. This thing is streamlined so well, and that's pretty much it, guys. So, Happy New Year, 2024. Get yourself this software. Keep track of your inventory. Keep track of your expenses. Keep track of your profits. you'll know pretty much what's going on and know that you have your taxes ready for 2025 with my Reseller Genie. I'm Gary D for DIY Dollar Bills. I'm out. Peace. Happy New Year again. Bye.
We like to do